Hello, everyone. With the beginning of Amrit Kal, India is set to become the third biggest economy in the world, according to a Morgan Stanley report. The financial sector is the backbone of an economy, and it is undergoing a large scale digital transformation. Tech led financial service organizations are now being forced and they are now forcing established banks and financiers to overhaul their operations and identity. In such a scenario, it is extremely important to be in touch with reality and develop new, relevant skills that are essential for a successful career in finance. So, how can one become a successful digital finance professional in the current times? Today, we have with us a very special guest, a serial entrepreneur, an experiential learning expert, and the founding director of TKWS Institute of Business and Finance. Please welcome Professor Amit Goyal.
Hello, friends. Thank you so much, Saurabh, for that amazing introduction. Uh, it's a pleasure to be talking to the viewers of Hindustan Times. Thank you so much for the introduction, Saurabh. It's a pleasure to be talking to the audience, the viewers of Hindustan Times. I have personally grown up reading that newspaper, and I have seen how the newspaper has evolved from being a print newspaper to a digital media, where now we are doing these videos, live news, etc. It is so amazing to see how the world is changing. And with this changing world, as you rightly said, the whole finance is also changing. As we enter the Amrit Kal, India is set to become a global economic powerhouse. From developing country, we are likely to become a developed country. So, for all the viewers today, I will be talking to you about how you can prepare yourself for an amazing career in this new era of digital finance. Yes, I will today in this session answer the question how you can become the next fintech shark. Are you all excited to become a fintech shark? If yes, put it in comments that I want to become a fintech shark, and that will motivate me to speak more about it. And if a lot of you tell me that you want to become that, towards the end of this session, another 15-20 minutes, I will reveal how you can do that. In this session today, I will also reveal to you four amazing Karodpati careers. Yes, who wants to be a millionaire? Today, I will talk to you about how you can become a Karodpati by making an amazing digital finance career. But let's try to understand where is this need for digital finance coming from. So, business and finance have always been a career of choice. Since time memorial, everyone has wanted to do business or finance for their studies, and people who've opted that as their career have made really good wealth. The reason is simple. Both business and finance are study of making money, and these two fields put together enable you to make a lot of money for your organizations, for your shareholders, for the companies that you are working in, and of course for yourself as well. So, business and finance, which have always been a popular career choice, now are getting disrupted by something called digital finance. We hear chat GPT, we hear artificial intelligence. I call it the raid of machines. The machines are raiding us and they have come this close to us. We are in a situation where all our conventional jobs are getting replaced by digital technologies. And the same is happening in the world of finance as well. So, friends, I see a trend which has been evolving where all of us are getting replaced in our conventional jobs with new kind of technologies where we have to learn new skills to sustain ourselves. So, digital finance, the need for digital finance is emerging with this changing trend. As we see today, the banks around us are lending money digitally through apps. It is becoming very easy to open your bank accounts in a fraction of a second using your mobile phone. Uh, apps like Paytm, Freecharge, so many mobile payment apps are making transactions, financial transactions easy for us. Businesses related to finance are getting disrupted. Existing banks and financial institutions are getting replaced by fintech companies. With all of this, it is imminent, it is necessary that everyone who wants to make a career in finance has to adopt to this new trend and become a digital finance professional. So I say that marriage of business, finance with technology has given birth to a new breed of professions called digital finance professionals. Digital finance professionals are the need of tomorrow. As in the Amrit Kal, our country evolves to become the world's strongest economy, I hope one day. This world's strongest economy will need a myriad of digital finance professionals, and you, all of you students and young professionals who are working, who've just started their career, need to adopt those skills which will enable you to become a digital finance professional. To make my session more specific to you, I would appreciate if you could quickly go into the chat window, comments window on your Facebook or YouTube, and tell me what exactly are you doing right now. Are you studying? Are you studying BCom? Are you studying BBA? Are you doing BTech? Are you doing finance? Are you studying MBA? Or have you just started your career? If you're working, please write, I'm working for 2 years. If you are a parent, and you're watching this session for your kids, write that I'm a parent of a BCom student. I'm a parent of a 11th grade student. So please introduce yourself to me in the comments so that I can customize my messages for you. And while you do it, let me share with you certain very important skills, certain skills which will be essential for anyone who wants to make a successful career in digital finance. Now, typically what happens is, as we go to school or college or post graduation, most of our studies are focused on academic curriculum. Yes, we go to school or college to earn marks or degrees, and that's where most of our time is spent on learning academic subjects like finance, accounting, financial management, business management, economics, etc. However, while studying all these so amazing subjects, we lose the vital aspect of learning their application, since our entire focus of academic education system is on learning these subjects and reproducing our answers in exams to get great marks. We lose the essence and we stop learning the skills associated with it. Now, to really become a digital finance professional, we need to develop certain skills, certain abilities which will make us do great job in the field of finance. Whether you choose to be an entrepreneur or you choose to be an employee, you will have to work in the industry and apply your finance skills to be able to become a great digital finance professional. So I am going to tell you an acronym which you can use to remember five most critical skills that will enable you to become a great digital finance professional. These five important skills will enable you to get into those four crorepati careers that I'm going to tell you in the finance field, which will enable you to become a crorepati if you practice the right career skills right now. And these five skills will also enable you to become the next fintech shark. I am waiting to see you become the next fintech shark. So I hope all of you have introduced yourself in the comments and have already told me whether you want to become a fintech shark and earn a lot of money or not. So, without further delay, let me tell you this acronym which enables you to become a great digital finance professional. The acronym that you need to remember is FDFPF. Yes, FDFPF. FD for fixed deposit and followed by FPF. So always remember five skills that you need to work on to become a great digital finance professional are FDFPF. Now, let me elaborate what is FDFPF. The first skill that you need to become an excellent digital finance professional is fintech. So today we are moving into a world where so much financial technology is happening. UPI, which was created by government of India, has been adopted by the countries across the world. We are using so many other technologies like algorithmic trading. We are doing stock market investing using trades. We are using bitcoins. We are using digital currency. Our own central bank, Reserve Bank of India, is about to announce, has already announced CBDC, which is a digital rupee. So with all these technologies coming in, you have to learn about fintech and you have to develop your fintech skills. So whether you're doing BCom, BBA, BTech, MBA, whatever discipline you're studying in, you must develop your fintech skills to be able to excel in digital finance world. So the F in our FDFPF stands for fintech skills. The D stands for digital assets. Yes, so far we have invested in gold, we have invested in properties, people have invested in mutual funds, people have invested in shares and whatnot. But then a new breed, a new class of assets is emerging, which is called digital assets. Companies are investing in digital assets, investors are investing in digital assets. And if you want to be a successful finance professional, if you want to be successful at investing, if you want to make a lot of money in the future, you have to learn the very basics of what are digital assets and how do they operate. So you have to develop your skills of understanding and working with digital assets. So if you want to succeed in the future, start honoring your skills, start polishing your skills of working with digital assets. So that's our FD. The next F stands for financial modeling. So financial modeling is a very important skill, which is unfortunately not taught in colleges and postgraduate courses. But everyone who wants to be in the finance field must develop his financial modeling skills. Today it is impossible to do business without being able to do financial modeling. I have been a part of many businesses. As a serial entrepreneur, I invest as well as my companies get invested. So most of my time goes into financial modeling of different businesses, and the same needs to be done by you. So now while you are studying, this is the time to start practicing financial modeling and develop your skills in that. So that covers our three essential skills in digital finance to become a digital finance professional. Now, the fourth skill, P, stands for product design. Earlier in the traditional world of finance, our products were financial services. However, in the new world of finance, all the financial products are apps or technologies. So to succeed, to excel in banking today, to excel in mutual fund industry today, to excel in insurance, stockbroking, what you need to be very good at is designing products. And these are digital products that you need to learn to design. So right now, while you're studying, without any further delay, you have to start practicing designing of digital products, designing of digital screens, designing of user interfaces, designing of user experiences, and that will create your essential skill for excelling in the digital finance world. And the last F stands for financial analysis. Yes, we have been doing financial analysis all through our careers. Finance world has always been about doing financial analysis, but the digital world has flipped this industry. Now today in the digital world, financial analysis cannot be done with the old rules of accounting and finance. Today we cannot say companies like Paytm or Zomato, which are not making profits, are actually loss making companies. There are different ways of looking at these companies, there are different ways of doing our financial analysis. So now is the time you have to start developing your understanding of business, and you have to start improving your financial analysis skills. So let me repeat the five skills that you need to on polish, the five skills that must be shined to excel and become a great digital finance professional are FDFPF: fintech, digital assets, financial modeling, product design, and financial analysis. I hope you have taken notes and you have written these five skills. So, what you need to do is you need to start practicing these skills with whatever course or job you're doing. If you want to be growing in the Amrit Kal together with the whole country growing, and you want to be exceptionally great in the future, now you need to practice these skills. And it's not so difficult. There are many courses available, there are free online videos available. What you need to do is you need to put disciplined effort and make sure that you are practicing these things. Whatever you study in your school, whatever you study in your college, whatever you're studying in your MBAs, or while you're doing a job, start doing a few things which give you an opportunity to practice these skills. So remember FDFPS, the five skills that you need to excel in digital finance world. If you have not yet started, start practicing these skills so that you can become a great digital finance professional tomorrow. Now, why? I had told you in the beginning that I will reveal to you four crorepati careers in digital finance professional. So, if you are with me so far and have decided that you are going to practice these five skills, there are four amazing careers, which can lead you to a crorepati career. And at the end of these careers, I'm also going to tell you how can you be the next fintech shark. I hope we are all ready with it. While I'm talking about all these careers and skills, you can keep posting your questions in the comments. I'm sure you would have various career questions, you would have questions about what I'm speaking, you might have other questions about how to make a career and how to get into a crorepati career track. So please post your questions in comments, and towards the end of my presentation, I'll be happy to answer as many of them as possible. So, coming to four crorepati careers, the very first career that can take us to a crorepati journey is career of e-banker. Yes, the traditional banker's job is getting replaced by e-bankers. Earlier, we had bankers giving loans, we had bankers giving investment advice, we had bankers opening savings accounts, we had bankers doing corporate banking, and so on. However, all these banking services are getting replaced by e-banking services, which does not mean that the job of banker is getting eliminated. It just means that the job of a banker is getting replaced by an e-banker. So if you want to be a banker for tomorrow, if you want to be a banker in the future, you need to get into the career track of becoming an e-banker. You need to start learning e-banking from now. You need to learn the five skills that I told you. Remember FDFPF. You need to remember practice those five skills, but along with that, you have to get the knowledge of e-banking, digital banking, eKYC, and things like that, so that you can become an e-banker of future. Today's banker deals with a few customers because they're dealing with these customers through a branch, but tomorrow's banker will deal with lakhs of customers because he's dealing with his customers digitally. And that is why e-banking will be a crorepati career in future, in times to come. And if you want to get into e-banking, now is the time to start preparing for it. So friends, that was my first crorepati career track for you. The second crorepati career track is to become a digital CFO. So digital CFO will be in high demand in future. The challenge with CFOs will be that today's CFOs, which are who are 40, 50, 60-year old, have not been born as digital natives. But you, my friends, have been born as digital natives. The amount of technology that will come, the today's CFOs will not be able to absorb and learn it. And that is why a new breed of CFOs will be required, a new breed of CFOs who are very comfortable with new age technologies, CFOs who do financial analysis, CFOs who are good at financial modeling. And therefore, if you start learning these skills, you can be a digital CFO of future and be into the crorepati career track. The third crorepati career track is to be a tech investor. Yes, investment has always been about making a lot of money, and we have numerous examples of people like Warren Buffett and Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's who've made a fortune from investing. But tomorrow's investing is not going to be like past, and for tomorrow you will have to learn the tech way of investing. It would mean understanding tech businesses as well as learning ways of harnessing technology for investing. So an amazing way of earning great money in future, getting into a crorepati career, would be tech investing. And finally, I'm going to reveal the thing that all of you have been waiting for. It is, how can you be a fintech shark? You can be a fintech shark by getting into the fourth career lane, which is fintech entrepreneurship. Yes, you can learn fintech, you can learn product design, you can learn financial analysis, and you can create great fintech products for future. I train people on how to develop great fintech products. I do a project called Fintech Sharks, and from this you can learn to be a fintech shark, a fintech entrepreneur in future. So friends, with these four careers and the five skills that I talked to you about, you will be on your way to become a great digital finance professional. I am on a mission of building the future of country. I have made it my personal responsibility to develop 100 most impactful BFSI leaders for tomorrow. I have taken it as a job on myself to identify, train, develop, personally groom students, and people who have a potential to become great finance professionals in the future. And that, my friends, is very important for the success of our nation. And therefore, I am constantly looking out for next 60 finance talent every year. I look around the country, I go to colleges, I do sessions like these, and I identify 60 next finance talents every year who I personally train, groom, mentor, coach, and I help them get into the 7-digit salary club. So friends, if you want to learn more about how I do it, if you want to be a part of my community, if you want to be associated with me, there is going to be a link in the video chat here. You can just click on that link, be a part of our community, and I promise to share a free resource every month with you on that community. Every month I will be sharing with you free resources using which you can become a great digital finance professional. So it does not matter whether you are part of my next 60 finance talent or not, but just by being a part of my community, I will keep giving you monthly free resources to polish your digital finance skills. So that is all from my side for today. If we have any
This is
questions,
just this is just fantastic, Amit. Your Karorpati career tracks, the skills required. No wonder you're the brain behind the India's BFSI Vision 22. We
thank you.
also, several people might not know this, but Amit here has authored a fantastic book called Secrets of Wealthpreneur with Brian Tracy, another bestseller. Thank you, Amit, for sharing these thoughts, your vision, your track, and your progression on what is it that people can do. It's great to also see a lot of questions flow in from our viewers. And I like to ask some questions for you. One of the questions that go on and I'm using and making this absolutely verbatim as it can be. Good evening, sir. Does your institute offer any course for graduate students wanting to make a career in finance?
Right. I'm glad you asked that. In fact, this next 60 finance talent that I just talked to you about is a program where I only take graduate students who are up to 24-year old. I handpick 60 students every year in this program called Postgraduate Diploma in Banking and Finance. And these 60 students are trained. They do various experiential projects, one of which is Fintech Sharks, and through these projects, I develop their financial skills to make them a digital finance professional. And in the end, I just not only place them with the best of the financial jobs, I also continue to mentor them through a 7-digit salary club every month. So all my 60 finance talents stay associated with me forever through my monthly mentoring sessions in a club called 7-digit salary club. So if you think you can be a part of our 60 finance talent, I am eagerly looking forward to see your interview results and make you a part of my team.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of takers to that. The next question. Hello, sir. Isn't it better to do MBA after graduation? My apologies, I fall in the same trap.
Yeah. So I have been struggling with this myth all my life. I have always, for last 20 years, told students not to do an MBA after graduation. MBA is an amazing program. I also did my MBA, but I did it after 2.5 years of work experience. And it makes a hell of a difference. If you look at the world's best MBAs, Harvard's, the Oxfords, the ISBs, the IIMs, all of them give a lot of weightage to students who've come with experience. So MBA is a program that must be pursued after at least 2.5 years of work experience. That is when you can understand the skills, the things being taught, and learn how they would be applied in your job. So my suggestion to every graduate student will be that go and do a program which is not more than 1 year, which makes you employable in your field of careers, and then take up a job, work for about 2 3 years, and then try to do an MBA. It will make a big difference in your career, and 10 years from today you will see you will be on a completely different salary track.
If only we had professionals like you guiding us back then. The third
There's
question. Yeah, sorry, please.
No, please go ahead. I was saying that there's always a next time. You can do an MBA now again.
Thank you. Amit, sir, can you suggest any courses for students pursuing graduation as well?
Yeah. So this has been my long dream. There is a lot of talent in schools and colleges. I always want that if I can groom students right in their school or right in their colleges, what amazing finance professionals they will turn out to be. And that is why what I am doing is very soon I am starting a new gamified program. We are starting advanced diploma in banking and finance. It's a gamified program where students of colleges anywhere in the country or world can join us online for an hour every day in the evening. And in this 1 hour we'll do a lot of games, a lot of tasks, a lot of activities which will develop your skills in the digital finance space. So whatever graduation students are pursuing, they could be doing BBA, BCom, BTech, whatever you're doing, you have to sign up for this program where every day in the evening 1 hour we'll play some games in finance, and at the end of 4 modules you will realize that you have learned about all the 4 job professions that I've discussed.
Fantastic. This is a very decent one. I want to start my own business. Is there any use of learning digital finance?
Oh, yes, of course. Digital finance is the most essential skill that you will need to make big money in your business. If you watched Shark Tank, you would realize that all these people, apart from being marketing and business buffs, they are super cool, super smart in finance. So if you want to make your business successful, you have to learn digital finance in future. That will be your way. Financial modeling will be your way to excelling in business.
Fantastic. Amit, I think we are on time and we've been able to cover a lot of ground. The sheer insights that you've been able to take and provide to our entire audience has been phenomenal, right? We particularly, I'm pretty sure the audiences, the readers, the students, parents, they would have particularly enjoyed your Karodpati tracks and the digital skills that they need to succeed in their careers and in their lives. It's fantastic. Thank you for sharing all of these insights with all of us. And thank you, dear audience, for joining all of us and Amit here today. And I hope this session has been something that you will be able to take on. Please don't forget to look into your comments and join the group that Amit spoke on earlier as well. Thank you so much and have a fantastic rest of the day that you have ahead. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you so much.